evermore weeping for your cousin's death? What wilt thou wash him from his grave with tears? And if thou couldst not make him live. Therefore have done. Some grief shows much of love, but much of grief shows still some want of wit.
Yet let me weep for such a feeling lost.
So shall you feel the loss, but not the friend which you weep for?
Feeling so the loss, I cannot choose but ever weep the friend.
Well, girl, thou weepest not so much for his death as that the same villain lives which murdered him.
What villain, madam?
That same villain, Romeo.
Villain and he be many miles asunder. God pardon him. I do with all my heart. And yet no man like he doth grieve my heart.
That is because the traitor murderer lives.
I, madam, from the reach of these my hands, would none but I might venge my cousin's death?
We will have vengeance for it, fear thou not. Then weep no more, I'll send one in Mantua, where that same vanished renegade doth live. Shall then give him such an unaccustomed dram that he shall soon keep Tybalt company. And then, I hope, thou wilt be satisfied.
Indeed, I never shall be satisfied with Romeo till I behold him, dead. Is my poor heart so for a kinsman vexed? Madam, if you could find out what a man to bear a poison, I would temper it, that Romeo should, upon receipt thereof, soon sleep in quiet. Oh, how my heart abhors to hear him named and cannot come to him, to wreak the love I bore my cousin upon his body that hath slaughtered him.
I know the means and I'll find such a man, but now I'll tell thee joyful tidings, girl.
And joy comes well in such a needy time. What are they? I beseech your ladyship.
Well, well, thou hast a careful father, child, one who to put thee from thy heaviness hath sorted out a sudden day of joy, that thou expects not, nor I look not for.
Madam, in happy times, what day is that?
Marry, my child, early next Thursday morn, the gallant, young, and noble gentleman, the County Paris, at St. Peter's Church shall happily make thee their joyful bride.
Now, by St. Peter's Church, and Peter too, he shall not make me there a joyful bride. I wonder at this haste that I must wed, ere he who should be husband that comes to woo. I pray you, tell my lord and father, madam, I shall not marry yet, and when I do swear, it shall be to Romeo, whom you know I hate, rather than Paris. This is news indeed.
Here comes your father. Tell him so yourself and see how he will take it at your hands. Here comes your father. Tell him so yourself. Some dram that he shall see. I'm sorry.
I had it!
I'll find such a man.
Oh, no, water!
Careful, father. Don't look at me.
But we have to be looking
I know!
From the reach of these my hands.